What's up, you guys? It was a great day for AMC on the stock market today. It was a great Wednesday, nice hump day kind of thing. But if you guys can, before we hop in and cover AMC, hit that like button. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. It helps me reach the YouTube algorithm and helps the YouTube algorithm get this video out to more people. So I would greatly appreciate it if you guys did it. Also, the charting software that I'm using today is on Webull, and down below is my referral link. You do get 2 free stocks when you do join Webull, valued anywhere between $10 and $1,600, and you get one of those free stocks when your account's approved, and then you get the other one when you deposit $100 on the platform. Link down in the description below. But holy smokes, guys, I don't want to brag or anything like that, but I almost called it to a T kind of thing. But today was a great day for AMC. We finished up 6%. Our IV on all of our options contract actually deflated around 5%, which is phenomenal on a day that we had, I'm not going to lie, pretty harsh moves in the direction where we would normally think we would see implied volatility go up. But we did have a really just nice period of consolidation that did help bring the stock to more of a nice state, so we didn't have to worry about IV being too high. I need to turn off my blue light filter. I got it on my computer screen, and I got it on these classes too. Sorry about that, guys. But the huge thing, just let's go ahead and dive into the chart right here. The huge thing, we didn't touch 875 as a support today, which was awesome. We did touch it a lot yesterday, and we did turn it into support, which is a good thing. But the even better thing was, I was talking about this 9.25 marker as our next level that we needed to get to. And today we broke through it. And for the majority of the day, we actually spent trading above it. And we did break through it in the later part of the day. But right before the close, we actually reclaimed it and closed above it. So we now have 925 as a support, which is awesome. We did have an intraday high of 981, so we were definitely headed towards that $10 psychological and technical resistance. And that's honestly what I'm going to be looking for tomorrow, because if you can see here, we're at 951 in the after hours. So we are even moving up in the after hours. And to add on top of it, let's just cover all of it at once. Our short interest jumped 3.02% today alone, which is even crazier. And the huge thing is our utilization is at 97.5%. So there's not that many shorts out there that can be left that can be used. It's not a lot. The huge thing is we can take a look at the borrowed shares today. We're 4.87 million, and the only 678K that was returned. So there's 4.2 million out on loan today. And our short interest or free float actually jumped today up to 21.86. And that's up from yesterday. And we are seeing higher short interest. We squeezed on lower short interest than what we are on now. And this is the absolute minimum, guys. I know that there's other things that we could take a look at, like ETFs and all that kind of stuff. And this might be only exchange reported short interest, and we might not have the whole entire picture. But what I am saying is this is the absolute minimum, minimum. So the fact that we had this kind of move today, and our short interest is going up, amazing. It shows that people are buying the stock because they know that it is worth well more than what it is currently trading at. And I haven't listened to Trade's interview with Adam Aron, the CEO of AMC, but I'm sure that it is only going to add to our case. It's not going to take anything away. And AMC is a recovery play. So as the pandemic ends, it's only going to get better, guys. So I only see great things right now. If you see something negative, drop it down in the comment section below. Sure, say the 500 million share dilution, but that hasn't been voted on yet. It's on May 4th, and we'll find out then if it's approved or denied. And if it's denied, then we don't even have to worry about it, kind of thing. So, but anyways, got myself distracted, got a little bit on a tangent here, but hopping back in the charts, the huge thing was we claimed 925 as a support because we did close above it, and we held it actually for a good part of the day, and we almost wanted to try to touch our $10 psychological and technical support. So, and the other thing is I want to highlight down here is the MACD. The movements today were very, very strong, but we definitely settled down as we went later into the day because these moves are not as overextended here on the MACD on the 1 day time frame, on the 1 day 1 minute time frame. But if we hop out here to the 5 day time frame, this helps us give us just a little bit more of a perspective of where we were yesterday and where we were on Monday and where we are today. So yes, we're still below $10, but we found our bottom and we're moving in an upwards direction. So now we're, instead of being in a bull flag, we're being in a bear flag, and we're having that upwards trend. I know it's kind of confusing, but now we're in a bear flag and we're making that upward channel, which is a good thing. And just to help you, I can draw the support here and just show, because when I draw my trend lines, I look for 3 touches. So 1 being down here, 2 being here, and then here and here. I can extend it even in a little bit more and make it more known. And that's the huge thing, is now we're riding this upwards trend line versus a downward trend like we were before. So we've actually shifted the direction. The huge thing now is we just have to respect this trend line and continue our upwards momentum, kind of thing. And I think that can easily be done because we're up in the after hours here. But getting back to the indicators, RSI is sitting at about 65, and you can see today's large movement here on the 5 day, 5 minute was definitely very overextended compared to yesterday's movement. It kind of makes it look like a little baby. But when we zoom in here on the 5 day, 5 minute, we can see that the MACD is actually above the signal, and we're actually above the equilibrium, which is a bullish indicator. So that is a good sign for the stock. This is, yes, in the after hours. So if you want to take during the day, we are still in bullish territory and crossing over the equilibrium here going into the close, which is a good sign. And today, really, we touched oversold really once here, and that was it. We didn't touch, we touched overbought, and then oversold, we touched it once. So not a terrible day for the stock. Looking here at the 5 day, 5 minute time frame, and this just kind of gives us the perspective of where we have been and where we are, and we are moving in upwards direction. So just guys, let's try to be patient. Got this. It's going to take a couple weeks possibly for something to happen. It may take months, who knows, but we have momentum going behind us because we have positive news catalysts. And don't listen to the analysts that say AMC is worth $1. No, AMC is not worth $1 or 1 penny. AMC is worth a lot more than that. And honestly, in my opinion, the floor is absolutely a minimum of $10, considering that they are the #1 movie theater across the whole entire world. And they opened up Kong versus Godzilla and had it beat the 2019 record during a pandemic. Great catalyst for the stock. But if we hop out here to the 1 month, 1 hour chart, it really this will help us give us a little bit more perspective of where we were. And this is the $10 support line that we want to break through tomorrow. And that is what I'm going to be looking for, is because in the after hours, we're actually testing the 120-day moving average, which is sitting at 954 right now. So if we could actually get above the 120-day moving average, that's even more of a bullish indicator. But the huge thing is we took this 30-day moving average, which is this blue line here underneath my trend line, and we're actually having it hook upwards, which is a good thing, because yesterday we were pretty even keeled or even a little bit to the downtrend, and now we're kind of doing a little bit of a trend reversal. So hopefully tomorrow when we open up in the pre-market, we can take both of these lines on the 1 month, 1 hour time period and start taking them and having them turn more towards an upwards direction, which would indicate more of a bullish move. And if we can take the 120-day MA and claim it and use it as support, that's even better, because now that we're trading above the 120-day moving average, next stop is $10. And the huge thing that I want us to do moving forward is to be trading above both of these. If we can be trading above both of these, it is definitely very bullish territory, versus trading below both of them is very bearish territory. So looking at the RSI on the 1 hour, 1 month time frame, we're sitting here at 61.55, which is pretty good. We're a little bit above neutral, but I mean, it's not bad at all. We're not oversold like we were pretty much here at the beginning of the day. Not oversold. Why do I keep saying oversold? Overbought. So that's the huge thing, is we're sitting pretty close to neutral. MACD is not terribly overextended. We did have that little hump here where we did get a little, if I want to be really, really picky, we did get a little bit overextended, but towards the end of the day, we brought it back, and now we're closer back together with the MACD and the signal. We want them to be hugging, not on top of each other, but we want them to be pretty close parallel lines. We don't want them to be further apart, because further apart indicates that the moves were more volatile, and we don't want really volatile moves. We want slow growth. So that's the huge deal with the month time frame. We could go ahead and hop out here to the 3 month time frame, and really you can see how quickly we grew back here, and then we sold off, and then now we've started growing back up, and then we did have that, essentially the peak, and we got the rug pulled out from underneath of us, and now we're settling back in, and we've hit our bottom, and now we're making a new trend and starting that new trend. Here on the 3 month, we're actually above the 30 MA, which is good because it's sitting at 907, and then the 120-day moving average is sitting here at 990. So from a really macro perspective, if we get over $10 tomorrow, we're not only going to be over top of the 120-day moving average, we're going to be over that psychological and technical resistance right now and have it as support, and hopefully we don't touch it again. Now, we take a look at the RSI, we're sitting at 57, which is a little bit more towards neutral. And then we do have this bullish indicator. So really today helped, on more of a macro perspective, reset a lot of the indicators and turn us into more of a bullish direction, which I'm personally looking for. Tomorrow is a very bullish day for AMC. The bullish case is going to be coming out of the gate off at 951. Let's test $10 as resistance and see how many times we get rejected, break through it, claim it for an extended period of time, and turn it into support. And I don't want to see below $10 for a long time again with AMC. Now with the bearish case, I mean, I don't think we're going to have a bearish case, but just for the sake of playing both sides of the cards here, with the bearish case, I could see it maybe breaking through this 9.25 support and going down to 875 and retesting that support down there. But I mean, really looking at it from a really micro and macro perspective, the stock has everything lined up to make a bullish move tomorrow from a technical analysis perspective. Now, if some news catalyst comes out, you just got to literally throw all the technical analysis away, because that's the one thing that can drastically change technical analysis is news. But that's what I got for you guys today on AMC. Overall, positive day. Do yourselves a favor. I got myself a Topo Chico here. Just take yourself a nice drink and sit back, and let's hopefully enjoy tomorrow, and we'll have another positive video. But I'll see you guys then. Peace.